Canvas.
Nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. 1, something's got to give. 2, something's got to give. 3, something's got to give. Now! Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
Canvas.
hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Yo, it's me starting out for some reason. Hey, it's two of us now. Can you hear me? Testing. Cool beans. It was the season finale of GMV. It was dope. I enjoyed it. I think we got all the answers to all our questions for the most part. And we saw who was who and what was what, basically. I don't know about the ending though, and like if the man is really dead or not, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, how did you enjoy the episode, or did you enjoy the episode?
I did. How was he not dead when he got head popped?
I don't know, man, because it just don't. It says it's too easy. It's too easy. Like
You
they
you
head
think
pop.
he jumped his mind into somebody else?
Yeah, like I mean, who knows? He was learning. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the same thing to his powers that he was doing to other people's powers. You
So
know what I'm
now
saying?
he's Chucky.
Maybe.
He's playing.
That was,
Basically, you saying he's playing. He could be playing hide the soul.
yeah. Hide the psyche.
Well, there's a thought. I don't know how that's gonna fit into the boys season, but I mean, there's a thought. I just went on ahead and wrote him off. But you
Really?
all,
I don't know.
yeah,
A three-way battle in this would be dope. Especially with him as the third. Yeah. It'd be
I,
4 ways because Butcher by himself too.
Correct. Can't forget about Butcher heading into the boys. You all, if you have not, make sure you hit like and subscribe. This is a spoiler review. So if you have not seen the season finale, make sure you add this to your watch later list, and then come on back. So hit like, hit subscribe, and let's talk about it. And drop your comments down below. Let us know, how did you feel about the season finale, and how did you feel about the season overall? I was seeing some people saying that this season wasn't as good as the first one. To me, it outdid the first one.
Yeah, I like this one better than the
I
first one.
actually like this a whole lot better than the first season.
In the first
Outside
season, the
of
first like 3 episodes was like kind of slow.
outside of Chance, Andre not being there. But they made sure that his presence was felt throughout the season. Like
Yeah.
they never let us forget that his presence is not going to be forgotten. So outside of him not being there, I actually like the season more than the first one. So make sure you drop in the comments below and let us know, did you like this one better than the first one? Did you not? Do you feel like it gave a nice wrap up? Do you feel like you still have questions? I mean, let us know. And hopefully we might answer some of those questions for you. And if there's any left over, please put them in the comments section. I want to know if there's any more questions that you all have as we leave Gen V season 2 and we head over to the boys. We start this episode
Man,
off with
this dude Wilder,
flashback. Yeah.
with your
So
boy Wilder.
we got a chance to see what actually transpired. How did you feel about us getting the fleshed out backstory about how he got to be the way that he was throughout the season?
I don't know. Like I don't understand how he got cornered by the fire so fast. That was my first question, because in the first episode they show how the fire happened and the powers go haywire and whatnot. But how did he get cut off from the exit so fast? He was like stuck. And then I was also wondering in this scene, I was wondering like, wait, is he using the compound V that he just gave them? Because that shit ain't work. But now they said that the one that he used was the same one that Stormfront and Soldier Boy used. so they don't age, and that's why he's still after all this time. So yeah, he's 100 and some years old.
Or they age slower because we see Homelander is aging.
But no,
Just
Homelander, he Odessa. That's the other one.
oh,
That
I'm thinking about Homelander. You right now. I gotta think.
yeah,
So yeah,
Soldier
Soldier
Boy.
Boy and
They hit
Stormfront.
daddy.
Yeah, because so I had to go back and think about it because Soldier Boy is just senile as all get out.
Man,
He got the mind of an old ass racist, but he
Soldier Boy
don't
is
look
the
like it on the outside.
Soldier Boy is the only racist character, like blatantly racist character that I kind of like.
I know that's what's so bad because I'm like on the outside, you don't look at it because I'm like, because he, I mean, I don't mean to be like be saying, but like he fine though.
Wow, I don't like him like that. He he just funny, man, and like it's just I'm bad with get on Soldier Boy, but yeah, it's just that how he views things is like how you would think Captain America would view things. But Captain America is such a
Mhm.
good person that he's not like that. But I mean, just being reasonable, a white man waking up now and he went to sleep in the 40s, bro. He can't understand
Yeah.
nothing right now. But
Yeah,
yeah, so
I
yeah,
mean, that's the guy. He's got backstory of supernatural and whatnot. So he's people know this actor very well from
oh yeah,
again Dean Winchester, and
yeah, he
so
been
I mean he
around.
been fine, but like it is like
Oh wow,
completely different from what it is. So I'd be like, I mean, I'm seeing supernatural, but underneath it, it's we're getting Snotsy
Confederacy.
Confederates, Proud Boys.
Oh man,
I
but
had to
yeah,
remember. I'm just like, yeah, that he's got the one of the original formulas of it, and
so
we
like,
see that even outside of the fire that's around him, the Gen V was burning his skin anyway.
mm-hmm. It started
So like
blistering him before the flames got to him. But
exactly. So
the
he was
thing that I
destined to look
don't
like
get
Freddy Krueger anyway.
was, I mean, when he uses his powers, the blisters come back. But
Hmm.
I don't get why it did that to him, because like it made Soldier Boy and Stormfront, they were kind of like impervious to like harm. Like, it could like block bullets and tank explosions, you know what I'm saying? And it turned him into like an invalid with mind power.
Yeah, it did. That's because it's one of the most unstable chemicals that people keep
Oh
wanting to
my
put
god.
inside of their body because
Yeah,
they never know what is going to happen with it. And poor Doug.
man.
Uh Doug is now that Godolkin is out of his head, he every his everything is coming crashing down on him, and he is just not feeling well because them kids was throwing him all the way around that room. And
They
it's
will
at this
beat
point,
his
Doug was just like, "It's me now,
butt.
God." Y'all trying to throw Cypher. It's not Cypher, it's me. And so he was taking some hits, and he's kind of bad off right now. And Marie didn't even have the strength to heal him because she gave all of her strength to Thomas and his little silly self.
Yeah, yeah, this is when you learn that like Doug was like the second body. The first body was the doctor dude. It's the old doctor, and then the old doctor calls Doug over to the house to do like VCR repair, and that's when they switched. And then he killed the doctor. Like that's like the origin of how Doug became controlled. Like man, that was terrible. And then basically because he got picked because he doesn't really have like family like that. Nobody be like looking for him.
Which
So like he
means
could just be
Doug has been under mind control for years because he said he worked at
30
like the
years.
video store.
He worked at Blockbuster 30
Yeah.
years. He said it was 30 years. Said, yeah, 30 whole years, bro, been mind control. He was there the whole time, seeing what was going on the whole time. Because I mean, he even
Right.
knew how Godolkin felt because he knew Godolkin's frustrations during that time.
Mhm.
So like that's crazy. 30
Like he didn't
years
even
being
like
out
black
of
out and then was like gone or something. Like he was like there. Because like it made me think about Severance because you know when they do the Severance program and that other personality kicks in, the other one is gone. Like they don't know
yeah, they
anything.
gone, yeah.
But
Yeah, this
like
this is like the sunken place.
yeah, like I'm seeing and hearing everything going around me, but I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yep, like the sunken place and Get Out. Like you're still
Mhm.
there, but you can't do anything.
Yeah, but that's how he knew that Godolkin's ultimate goal was trying to control the Odessa babies, the Odessa kids. Because Homelander and Marie, the only two that survived, and he was never able to control Marie. So this when Doug revealed that. So they know at this point now that the end game is to control Marie. It's like, yeah, so for me, it's like play keep away. Either attack him now and kill him and end him because he's not powerful enough yet to do it as far as Doug says, or keep Marie away from him because if he ever controls Marie,
Mhm.
yeah, that's an issue.
Exactly. Because with her abilities and her healing properties, it's like even though he already doesn't age, it's like he's got a level of definite immortality to him that even when
Hmm.
injured, he can fix himself.
Hmm.
Y'all, I just
Yeah, you
I
was
uh,
funny.
I
This
just
whole this
I
whole thing is for
cannot,
you, right?
and I knew, but I didn't want to know. I didn't want it to be so because we talked about this before. Because I
Hmm.
said I know that she was we see she was messing with Cypher, and although that's an upgrade, a drastic upgrade from the Deep, but we knew when she was in the boys, she was messing with the Deep and Black Noir. I could see Black Noir, okay, because Black Noir he's silly, but he fine though. But the new Black Noir is really silly.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I just couldn't get with the Deep. She had to give herself a whole lobotomy just to make that transaction. And that's how you know it just that you shouldn't even be doing. If you got to do all that, don't even do it. And so
Straight
I'm just
brain
like,
damage.
okay, I see she's with Cypher now. They getting it on. I'm like, okay, bit of an upgrade, but we know that Cypher was really just Godolkin controlling Doug is really what it was. And I'm like, is she gonna like the real Cypher, who was Thomas Godolkin, when he's back to his normal self? Is she gonna be? Is this what she was really attracted to the whole time? And apparently she was. And I'm
Mhm.
lady, this
That 100-year-old German,
this
1940s German.
this a whole supremacist.
Hey, he don't care.
Like
He don't care. Clearly, he likes the dreads and the chocolate. He likes the locks and the chocolate. He like them Afrocentric as they come.
exactly, because like this ain't even this ain't white passing. This ain't the one drop rule. Like this is like
None of that.
blackity black,
Oh yeah.
unapologetically black.
Oh yeah.
Why would you be sleeping with this white sheet wearing 100 some year old Nazi
Cause they
child
both twisted,
unaliver?
man. They both twisted. His whole thing, he has transcended race. His whole thing is like we reaching godlyhood. We trying to get to that next level of human evolution. Race be damn. And she, on the other hand, she just seems to be attracted to power and chaos.
And intelligence, because on that level, like I really feel like she actually out of the other ones, I feel like she liked Thomas because he was I mean, could think about it. If you got to give yourself an lobotomy to sleep with the Deep, and then like I said, new Black Noir is just as silly as all get out, okay, and just as shallow as ever. The Homelanders, not that that was a partner for her, but like her, that was like not a intimate partner, but he was like the partner that she had in trying to like plan and plot per se.
Hmm.
But we know Homelander is he's very powerful, but he's not very bright.
Yeah,
He
he's incompetent.
always needs somebody to get, like, level him out with what's really going on in the world and with
Mhm.
politics and with making himself look good. Like he needs that part, and then he'll take that and then run with it. And
Yeah,
so,
he's powerful and he's incompetent. That's what that
right,
is. It's power and incompetence, and but she sees Homelander as somebody she can manipulate.
right.
She sees the Doken as somebody like that she want to be with.
And that's when, like, she really actually liked this.
Yeah, but that like
You like this mother.
that's weird though, considering how it ends. Cause she picks a side. You know what I'm saying?
She did, but, like, I guess, when a choice had to be made, but, like, in this moment, like, you
'Cause
can
she's
tell, like,
calculating.
she really liked this man. Like, she was like, yes, my man finally came home type thing. Like, I
Mhm.
was talking to you on the
We've been
phone for
trying to
all of
do
these
this for
years.
long. Yeah,
Like, they was act like they was in a long distance relationship all this
yeah.
time, and then now he's, like, here in the flesh, and he's here, and that, like, his level of intelligence and his soup abilities are at very advanced. That's what she was attracted to. His abilities, his intelligence, his talent, his skill level. And he was really into her too. He was like, just like, he was acting like they was like newlyweds and they just got married or some shit. I'm like, I
You know,
know they ain't acting like they on a honeymoon. What
you
is
know
this?
what though? She's afraid of his ego, because she's afraid that his ego is gonna get the whole plan ruined. Because like she's giving him like this cautionary, like, hey, okay, we've succeeded on the big part. Now we gotta take these little tiny steps to keep in line. Because she was like, we gotta think about how to reveal you to Homelander. And bro was like, man, I got a class to teach.
Exactly. Because she still thought she was in an advisory role, that wifely advisory role, and now he does, act like somebody who just lost 100 pounds, and he's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I done got my new body. I look good. I sound good. I'm fresh out here in these streets. Got
But
me a new
see,
pair of J's and all that kind of stuff. And she's like, whoa.
unlike unlike Homelander, he can't be manipulated like that either. Because she was trying to talk him out of, like, she was trying to talk him into like just stand the course, and he had his own agenda, and he wasn't letting it go. Homelander, she manipulated him into firing her just to come around and hire her back, because he realized that the whole thing was set up by her from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But the dog, she can't manipulate him. She don't know. I mean, she might could, but in this moment, he's just hell bent on his one,
And
like,
even if she thought she could, if he
crusade.
felt like an inch of manipulation, he could always hop in her mind to find out the truth. But I think he already
Yeah,
knows. Like,
I don't
he's
know.
way too intelligent to fall for it.
Can he take her mind over and like see what she sees though? Like, because her brain is weird.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too, because she has a different type of brain, just like polarity, to where it's hard for him to, like, kind of go in
Mhm.
and see what's going on. Just like Marie, that he needed practice to be able to take over Marie because her brain was a little bit powerful. So he said, I need to go and terminate some of these children for strength
For
training.
practice. He was killing two
Um,
birds with one stone.
Pretty much.
Damn.
Hamish, I wanted him. I wanted Hamish to be in another season because I love this actor. I love him. I definitely want him to be in another season. But I really like that he was able to talk to Polarity and tell him some things about Andre and how brave he was and how resistant to just taking this predicament, lying down, that he was a fighter all the way, and he was a protector all the way through and through, and that he didn't let them getting taken take him down, that he literally fought until the end. And Polarity needed to hear these good things about his son, so that he knows that he has to keep fighting the good fight for Andre.
Yeah, I dug it. Dug. But but yeah, it is tragic how Doug went out. Like, you just got freedom after 30 years and you get freaking Black Noir the next day.
Yes. Oh my goodness, and all because really, and I mean, I know Sister Sage sent them, but like this was a fun event for Black Noir because he is he a fan, he a fan, he
He a
a
fan
fan.
of polarity. He's straight up fan. That's how
Because
it
I
be
was
though.
like
We
scared for a
both
second. I
black,
was like, Lord, no, please don't take Sean Patrick Thomas. I said let him make it to another season. Please let him make it to another season.
bruh.
And he want to do selfies to post on the gram.
Hell yeah. He with his hero.
Right.
But that's how we do though. Like we do gravitate to the black heroes as like black consumers of hero media. He was
Exactly.
in there talking about the freaking movies that Polarity was in. Like he from top to bottom, he knew every single thing.
And Polarity's like, you just
He was like,
impaled somebody right next to
he was
me. I
like,
don't
when
want to
you
talk
start
about
talking. That what he
movies.
said. When you start talking,
Exactly.
Black Noir ain't never
He
talked.
ain't never seen. He never
Like,
heard
who
him say
this?
a word
When
in
he said,
years.
who this?
That should have tipped him off that this wasn't the original Black
I'm pretty
Noir.
sure it did. That's why he was like,
Cause
what?
like ain't no way in hell this is the same guy. Cause this one again,
They
this one
was
is
on the
very.
same team together. He knows.
This
He was
is
part of the seven before.
the Chatty Cathy right here.
So yeah, like man, I been on the same team with you. You ain't you, fam. That ain't that's a different you.
That's this. I don't know how long this Black Noir is gonna last because he just built different. He
He
just built
is.
different.
He's hilarious. I
But
don't think he's as
R.I.P.
tough as the first one though.
Nah. R.I.P. Doug. Because the first one would have took both of them out.
Oh yeah, he yeah.
He did
Yeah,
whatever Homelander told him to do. Like he
yeah,
didn't
he
have
nasty.
no thoughts about it. Like if Homelander say do this, it's done. It
Yeah,
is
he was a
done.
straight up hit man.
Correct.
Straight up.
But this guy here is a whole character at Doug's expense. But R.I.P. Doug. Hamish did a good job though, and I just want to speak to his acting skills in this series because he gave us two completely different people. He gave us that sinister yet charismatic and mysterious guy who has all these these magnificent abilities that we want to know about, and I just love his mannerisms and the way that he would speak to people. And then he switched his abilities just like that and became this whole other character when he played Doug. So like I said, I said this is a good actor right here. Okay, we need to keep seeing Hamish in things. When I see his name in something, I immediately say this is about to be good. I just know because he's very selective with the projects that he do. So I know if he's in something, look out for his name. If you see his name, go ahead and watch it.
Yeah. Speaking of the acting though, like I ain't think about it until just now, but everybody that Cypher jumped into and had speaking lines, they killed man. They did their thing.
They
They did their thing, man.
yeah.
Like they had his mannerisms and everything. Like, and it's crazy because when you see Godolkin in his real body, and you compare that to how like Doug was acting, and you see
Mm-hmm.
the same mannerisms, but it was like when he took over Marie, and this she did the same thing. Like she acted just like him. And then when they mirrored each other, everybody here acting their butt off, man. It's a dope
It
little
has to be
cast they got.
believable. Yeah, they did really good. It had to be believable. Um, Annabelle and Marie are on good terms now, and Marie said, "I guess I guess I can go ahead and heal Kate. I mean, why not? I mean, we're up against a psychotic, century-old soup. We need people on their A game at this point." And Kate was very glad to be put back together because I need Kate's abilities to work like they supposed to. Because the mind control she was trying to do this whole season was just
Man.
not work.
I
It wasn't
you know
done.
what though? Like, is it were the people that she was touching killing themselves because they ain't offered themselves because she like she's just that dark. Is that where she goes? Is it like her, her subconscious? Because like just about everybody she touched, they immediately went to, except the one guy who was smashing the garden on.
It could be because her Kate has a lot of trauma, and so that can bleed over into her using her abilities when they aren't at their maximum level. Her abilities were barely even at minimal level, and so wherever her abilities come out at is what you get with who she is at the time.
Yeah, she did when they lost her brother. She told him to go away. Oh man, that was the first time her powers worked.
Yeah, very very traumatic. Well, just like the first time Marie used her powers, it just it just didn't go well.
That's what
That's
that's what it did seem when they were in there talking. That's what Emma was saying. She was like, "Hey man, we're all messed up in here, man." She was like, "Cause when Emma was in prison, when they took her back to what you call it, she started purging again."
yeah. She said that's why I said all of their abilities are being wrapped in with pieces of their trauma that they haven't really healed or they're just trying to come to terms with. And it's a good thing that they're speaking about them and learning, and actually this season they've been doing a good job of taking awareness that something is wrong. Like Emma is being aware that you know she had an eating disorder and it was wrapped in her soup abilities, and that she has
Mhm.
to get control over the eating disorder in order to function with that separate to her ability.
Mhm.
And even with Annabelle, knowing and trying to hide her soup ability because her vision, she felt like could have saved her family, but she wanted to deny it. And
Mhm.
so her trauma has been still trying to deny it because she felt like it was a gift and a curse. And it
Yeah.
also made her hate her own sister. There's a trauma there. And for them to be able to fully use their abilities the way that they would like to, or in a way that would be helpful, they got to heal the trauma part first because their trauma is wrapping around that compound V real hard.
It's weird. Like I wonder if the people who have like the most extreme powers have some kind of psychosis, like a more extreme psychosis. I
That
wonder
might
if
be
it works
something
that
to
way.
look at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, everybody that the most powerful people have something. Even like Starlight, she has
Hmm.
this self righteousness that's
And
not necessarily healthy. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Like,
because her parents gave her the compound V because they wanted her to be they want her to be something.
yeah,
You know
she
what
had
I'm
that
saying?
pressure. She had that pressure from the beginning. Like
Hmm.
her parents were trying to live, or her mom specifically was trying to live vicariously through her.
Correct.
So, like, and then I mean, but it's like Godot said, pressure makes diamonds. So I wonder, do you got to be a little bit screwed up to come out powerful? Like, if you a normal person, if you kind of like well conditioned in life, and you take compound V, you're gonna get hands for feet. But if
Yeah.
you
And you can tell because you think about it, he might was because think about it, he was like, remember we were talking about last week, like he was just like a guy that was just happy to be there.
yeah,
Like
he
he
was
was
cool with this.
very easy going. He wasn't being bothered by nothing. He's just like, I'm just here, I'm trying to live my life. Like he didn't have like nothing interior like going on with him. So I guess the more extreme the powers you have, the more trauma you have, and the people who have like minimal powers are the ones who have like minimal stress and
Well
anxiety.
adjusted people.
Came from a good family and a good home, had a couple dollars in the bank. Mom and dad love each other.
Oh man,
Live in a safe neighborhood.
black folks should be strong as hell on compound V.
I'm trying to think. So far, all the black ones we met have been.
They have. Cause man, you black in America, that's enough. That's
all the
enough
black ones
pressure right there.
we have met have actually been strong. Um,
Oh man, he set this trap. Right when they did this though, when he started doing the whole announcing everybody, it was like erasing all the rankings, and it could be a new top 10. Just come out. It don't matter who it is, don't matter your power level, whatever. When he did that, I immediately thought about Shorty premonition from the last episode because they was going to the fight room, and I was like, her premonition is about this episode, not about. That's why I don't like precogs, man. So non-specific.
Again, I like them. I'm here. Give me a good clairvoyant, okay? I'm here. Give me a hint about the future. I don't care if it ain't the picture can be blurry. I just need a hint and let me figure out the rest of the way. So
Man,
don't be doing Annabelle like that. She just needs some training. She ain't never had nobody guide her. She been hiding her abilities so long. Annabelle's never had any proper training or anybody to push her so that she can evolve. She hasn't had their room to evolve yet.
I dig it, but still, power suck.
They wouldn't if her abilities were able.
She just
to
remind me of Destiny from X-Men, and I don't like that character because their powers are so vague. It's like really, like this could happen, and then it happens, but it happens in such a roundabout way that you would even the hint didn't help nothing.
Well, the Oracle was right, so
we got one, and she was a machine.
And she was still black though. So they know that they have to do something because they know that it's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
And they know walking in there like they did before, and they know he's gonna step it up a notch because they've been in the room except for Emma. The rest of them was in the room with Cypher when he was doing their training, and they had a damn Viking in there, and so it was like, no, he didn't prepare us the first time. Like we didn't know what was coming, but now we know what's truly coming, and now we know who he is. We gotta go in there like ready. For real this time. Like ain't no half stepping.
They keep getting outflanked over and over and over again. So it's like, we can't be rash this time. We can't just because they all know it's bait. They all know it's bait for Marie to show up. And then Doug just told them that he's trying to figure out how to control Marie. So they know it's bait for that. That's the end game. So yeah, we can't just walk up in there. Yeah, and that was the first time I was like, okay, maybe they'll be one step ahead of Cypher this time. But really, they really became one step ahead of Cypher when he went back on Sister Sage's plans.
That's exactly what I was about to say. The only reason that they got the upper hand because he ain't listened to that black woman. What he should be. If he would have stayed listening to that black woman, he would have been ahead of them. But see, the Doken thought he was bigger than the program, and Sage been getting undermined and dismissed since she was a child. People not listening to her when she's got the mind of who is it, the leader from what's his name,
Captain
Hulk
America.
and Captain America, where he's like, I done already considered all the possibilities, so I know how this is gonna turn out in the end. I already know how this is gonna be. I already replayed this in my mind. I ain't got the clairvoyant abilities, but what I do have is intelligence, and I got good math skills. And what they're telling me that is the numbers are gonna come out in this way. They tried to tell him that, but again, he thought now just because I got my body back and I drank some wine and ate some real food and wasn't eating baby food and smoothies today that my britches done got a little bit too big and now I can do what I want to do. And no, if he would have listened to his girl, which ain't his girl no more, if he would listen to his girl, then he would have been ahead of the game because Sage would have saw this coming. Yeah. She knew that. She knew, although he was ciphering through, she knew he was going to be siphoning through the weaker of the students because what did they say in X-Men 3, we're gonna let the pawns go first. So he knew that they asked the dumb ones was gonna go first, so he was gonna blow through them. While he was doing that, she knew that she would have known that the more intelligent and the powerful ones was gonna hold back and hold off because they're like, we done been in the top 10. Y'all the ones trying to fight for that spot. I ain't got nothing to prove, and we already know what's up. So she knew that they was going to sit back and observe, but he was so hell bent on I need to practice for Marie, he didn't know that they was gonna come together and actually be the Young Avengers.
Yeah, hilarious. They're more like the New Mutants, but
Same
yeah,
difference. I give him New Mutant. I
they
give him that
are
too.
though, because the New
I give
Mutants
him that.
had problems. They had issues.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I
if,
give him
and
that
if
as
you
well.
like the comics, oh my god, there was like they really went in on the psychological aspect of having powers.
Hmm.
Like one like they describe Quicksilver's powers as like time is always dilated. So like having the conversation for him is maddening because you're talking like this to him.
Oh yeah, I said. Have you ever seen that show? Side combo. Um, it was on Prime. It's called I Am a Virgo.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, the black girl that was on there, Denzel's daughter. I can't even think of her name, but she described that same thing.
That
Like
was
when you have the
Denzel's daughter.
ability of speed and everything else in your life is like slow down, so you have to adjust yourself to everything else, and that drives you mad. And so I get it that I could give them the New Mutants, but see, he was so hell bent on doing what he wanted to do. Sage would have seen this coming, and this is where he messed up. He messed up, and because he wasn't counting on them to actually work as a team and get the upper hand on him. He's been 10 steps ahead of everybody for 30 years. As soon as you get in your own body, okay, and drink a sip a little wine and stop eating smoothies,
Man, he
now
knew
we're
he
bigger
was.
than the program all of a sudden.
He thinking because he's way more powerful now than he ever was. So he's thinking like, oh man, this ain't nothing now. I can just walk through this as long as
But
I can get them Odessa kids. He felt like as long as he could get strong enough to control Marie and Homelander, the world is his. That's what he felt like, and this was his shot. And he didn't realize that Sister Sage has already calculated this. Like, nah, fam, that's a risk that you shouldn't be taking right now. That's what she was trying to tell him, but nah, he ain't trying to listen. He too ambitious and headstrong.
and that ego got in the way. He should have listened because she said you detouring from the plan. You did. She tried to remind him several times. She said you detouring from the plan. He did not want to listen. He was hey, sometimes you can't talk to people. They want to do what they want to do sometimes. Before we get into this next slide, I just want to take a second to remind you all, if you're just now coming in here, to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out the channel memberships. This month we have been doing giveaway contests based on 90s horror, which has been our theme of the month. And the giveaway is for channel members only. There's content within the channel membership that is not for the public. So go ahead and check that out, and we will continue with Genevieve in a moment.
Thank you for joining our channel's membership. We have a lot of good content for you to enjoy. Members only perks such as Blockbuster Movie Night, unreleased videos, early access to videos, and so much more. You're going to have a lot of good times here. Let's get it, final girls and final guys.
Oh yeah, now we to the butt kicking phase of the episode. Yeah, these idiots, man. I don't know. Like I get it. First off, the frat boys they got warned, and bro, the Rufus, what his name is, he just ignored the warning completely and went. Other bro was like cool, but but Rufus ass over here gonna go, knowing that like your powers is what to roofie people. That's his powers, bro. Like you about to get thumped in here. They're telling you it's a gladiator death match. Oh no, I don't understand, man. I don't understand why Rufus went, but they went there and they got trounced. They had to stop him from getting the red button or whatever it was or whatnot. Yeah,
He drugged them all up and through that
they
room.
got mashed.
He turned everybody upside down and inside out, all up into that room.
He said he could never control more than two. He said he was controlling 5 at a time then.
And jumping back and forth between the different. Oh yeah, he mollywopped them. He ain't do this. This was fun for him. This was a game. And you know what? If I had those abilities like him, you know what? I'm really not mad at it. Okay, I don't know what I would do if I had Thomas Godokin abilities. Probably some dumb shit like this.
That's hilarious. But they like this group, that the first group, like I don't know, their skill set sucked anyway. It had Rufus. They had Shorty throw fireballs, and they had Bro can run through walls, but his clothes couldn't.
He did the smart thing though when he said
he saw folks getting dragged in there. Hell no.
When he saw Thomas was taking everybody down through there, he said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah. See that too is like. They told everybody, okay, regardless of powers, you got a chance to be in the top 10. But if your powers is run through walls, I don't think you got a shot, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you got a shot regardless. Like if Jordan shows up and say this is legit and it's not a trap, and Jordan is one of the people that show up, everybody in this group is done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get why the father just kept showing up. They kept showing up. They started getting stronger over time, though. Started getting stronger people in there over time.
Because the pawns went for everybody was so ambitious and thinking that they got this on. No, I would be. I'm the first one. I could be in the top 10. Y'all was so eager to be in that ranking, and not even knowing y'all. This is when you got to know thyself.
Yeah, man.
Because if I know the only thing that I can do is walk through walls, I probably would peep in there to see what was going on. I wouldn't even went in there like officially. I'd have been like, let me see what's going on in there. Yep. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't go in there.
Well, yep.
Yep. This is above me. And it was above a whole lot of them. And all they did was get click-clacked up.
It was above all of them. Every last one of them. And Cypher kept learning how to control more and more over time. Like, he was evolving real fast. But the fact that it was damaging him, because when they were fighting each other, he was trying to get to the button, he could barely walk.
Yeah, it was his weakness and his skin was burning and all of that good stuff was happening. So that's why he just needed to be more practiced to control it. And Shadow Cat here, when he got out, he decided to tell her
clothes go with her.
He just need a little bit more practice so that the clothes can come with him. With Shadow Cat over here ran out to tell the world what he witnessed here, to let y'all know, don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Oh yeah, he was funny. He was funny to me.
Like it ain't going so good in there, y'all. He throwing them around this room. Don't go in there.
Marie figured out it was more than just a trap for her. He was actually doing the whole coloring thing. He was thinning the herd, and that was the pressure for her. So I wonder if Cypher let Bro run out.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get trapped in those walls, but I guess he was too busy doing what he was doing and said, you know what, whatever, let him go.
Yeah,
but yeah, that when they realized, this man don't care nothing about dropping children. He came in there, and all he did, he literally used this class as a training session, strength training for him at the expense of bringing extreme bodily harm to a bunch of college students.
Yeah, 2 birds in one stone. It's 2 birds in one stone, man. He want to thin the herd, get all the useless soups up out of here, and he want to master his powers for Marie.
That's just like what occultists would say when they feel like they got to get rid of the weak or the people that ain't gonna be that the people that ain't gonna get on their bus and be on board what they doing. They have to. They call it a thinning, and he used this class here as a thinning to get rid of the so-called weaker of the soups.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't so called. They were weaker, but
I mean, they just need a little training. You just never know. Sometimes people be having multiple abilities and don't even
You're
know it.
right. You're right. Because Shorty with the tail is powerful as crap.
That's it. Some of them that you don't even know until you get pushed a little bit.
Oh yeah, but now this is right after bro ran past them talking about he doing them all up in there. Jordan, man, I don't get this. I know Jordan has been teetering on the edge of wanting to break up ever since they figured out Marie is the most powerful person in the world. But it's like, what better place to be is there than with the most powerful person in the world?
When you have an ego, you have to take it back to season 1 Jordan. When before Marie even stepped foot on that campus, Jordan's goal was to get in that number 1 slot. And Marie got it before they did. And although they came to know Marie on a personal level, at the same time, Jordan was vying for that number 1 spot all along. And then now knowing even though Jordan knows Marie, knows the story, we understand what's going on here, but Jordan never lost sight of the goal.
I mean,
And their
like
goal was to be, they wanted to be part of the 7. And they wanted to be one of the most powerful soups. They wanted to be known for doing good. When that is instilled in you, and remember, Jordan's parents wanted that for him too. They wanted that. And so you come across somebody who is actually the most powerful soup next to Homelander right now. And it's like the ego is getting in the way right now. Like I don't see you as my equal anymore, and I can't be with you unless you're my equal. I know you don't watch Interview with the Vampire, but something like this happened in Interview with the Vampire when uh Lestat knew how to fly and didn't tell Louis. And Louis didn't find out until they got into a fight and he dropped them from out of the stratosphere. But Lestat didn't tell Louis that he had this ability because he didn't want Louis to not feel like Lestat was his equal. Lestat didn't want Louis to feel like he had more than him or that he was more powerful than him. He wanted to be seen as his equal, so he held back on his own vampire abilities for the sake of love. And it's different that way when sometimes when people's ego is in the way, they want to feel like they're equal to somebody, and when they feel like somebody is not, just like if somebody was like if you're very prideful and you ain't even making 6 figures, you in the 5-figure range, 5-figure range, and you come across somebody and find out they're a millionaire. And it's just like, well, we're not on the same. Like, you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth, and I grew up in the projects. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, we're not the same. We're completely built different, and that's what Jordan is saying. Like Marie, like we're just not the same. Now, I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, I would try to be next to the most powerful person too. Like we good,
Yeah, we good. I got a
but
little something. You got a lot of something. It's all right.
but when your goal before this person came along was to be the top person, and you're not going to be the top, this person is always going to be ahead of you. And Marie has also shown that she does not have the ability to pull back on being the most powerful one when it comes to everybody else. It's like, yeah, I know you got abilities, and we can all chip in as a team, but when it comes down to it, I'm gonna get busy by myself, and I might have to do that without y'all. Jordan ain't with that.
I mean, sure, but I don't know. I feel like Jordan is exhibiting more of their father's
Yeah.
characteristics than they should
Uh-huh.
be.
Uh-huh. It's exactly what it is. That's exactly
Yeah,
what's happening there. So yeah,
they're
that
rubbing it
that
wrong.
ego.
I like Jordan. I like that character. It's one of my favorite characters in this show. Probably is my favorite character in the show. And I didn't like this moment because it was like, all
They
right,
gotta let that ego go. They're gonna have to. It's gonna do more harm than good. Um
yeah, bro. This is where it messes up at, man.
mhm.
This is
You
where
should
it messes up. Because like for me, when Sage was warning him in the beginning, I was like, okay, I already know who she gonna pick if it comes down to him or Homelander. I already knew she going Homelander, and like so, I know that she likes this man though personally. Like she has a personal want to be with him. The fact that she picked Homelander over him in this moment when she's like, "What are you doing? Why you ain't following the plan?" And then he tells her that if I can get strong enough, I can control Odessa babies, which is Homelander and Marie. And she's like, "Oh, you're trying to control Homelander?" Like, oh, okay. The reason why she picked Homelander is because she's thinking about self-preservation more than anything. Like she knows, like, nah, it's gonna end bad. It's gonna end bad for me. Like, yeah, especially this Homelander. Nah, we good on that. And it's like he might have the ability to, level up to controlling Homelander, but she don't want to take that risk. It's like a calculation she can't make. She doesn't have enough data to make that calculation. So it's like, nah, I just rather not. So yeah, and he's like, nah, hell no, we about to do this, basically.
and because he's doing too much too soon. And she knows, and because she knows her gender and her ethnicity and all of that, that she has to pull back, like you said, for self-preservation. Like I can't be seeming like I'm doing all of this and it goes against Homelander, although I definitely am. But they can't know that. They can't know it's me.
Mm-hmm.
They can't know I'm behind this. They can't know I'm associating with you and you doing all of this foolishness, because again, Thomas thought he's bigger than the program. And she's just
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, like this is not part of the plan. If you stick with the plan, it's going to go like it's supposed to, because look how far I got you to this point. But now you trying to steer in your own direction. And right now you do not have control of Homelander. He's still at the top. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
going to
you
go
risking
along
my
with the
life,
top.
God.
I'm
You
going to go
risking.
along with the top. Correct.
I mean, it's like will a woman pick the rich man over the rich man that don't like her over the poor man that's in love with her? She gonna pick the rich man. She definitely picked the rich man. But yeah, man, the that last fight scene was so hard, yo. Like I didn't think that they was gonna do like a Trojan horse thing with bro with the whole butthole vortex portal thing. But they kept hinting back to like, but they kept showing us him throughout the season. So I felt like at some point in time that was gonna come into play where they used the butthole portal. But like that's the worst power. Like I mean, it's a great power for smuggling people into something, but it's just the worst power in practice because he really literally had to like fart them out. But like I like how they set it up though, because like you can tell they really planned this out. They
Mhm.
got the
Mhm.
group
Mhm.
together. They use one person to smuggle all of them in, so Godolkin wouldn't be wise to a trap or
Mhm.
to a play from them. He's thinking this is the next new batch of people. You know what I'm saying? They use Kate Powers to get the doors open, and then Marie comes in and confronts Godolkin. So his attention is on her the whole time.
Mhm.
And then, because of her status as like the most powerful, she knows she can hold him off and fight the ones he's controlling at the same time, giving Trojan horse butthole dude the chance to spit everybody out. And it's like, bro, it's such a ridiculous plan, but it worked. And then freaking I keep forgetting her name, the tail girl. Like, she is so overpowered. Like, I know it only lasts for 60 seconds, but she can take anybody's powers. She can use anybody's powers for 60 seconds. Like, depending on who she's in proximity with, she's the most powerful person at any given time. and she showed it here. I was curious to see like would it actually affect Godolkin, because like this whole last fight scene was like foreshadowed throughout the series, because we kept seeing the guy with the butthole portal, and we learned about Shorty with her pubes and tail girl, and like it's just how everything just kind of fell into place in the last fight scene where everybody was useful, even though they weren't the top tier soups. And you know, it kind of reminded me of, remember that movie Sky High? And like the sidekicks had to save the school. That's what this was pretty much. The sidekick saved the school. But yeah, Shorty with the tail, man, she freaking OP as crap.
I did like that. That like I said, he gave them the space to coordinate
Mm-hmm.
and get one up on him. Again, you should listen to Sage. Um, and I knew at that I knew when she went in there with Polarity that she had already made up her mind, because because she knows that he's the one mind that Thomas can't get in.
Oh yeah, I
And
knew she was sending him for backup.
because I at first I thought that they were kidnapping him to use him as bait to get Marie, but then I realized that she had another plan for him. She had a
Mm-hmm.
whole other plan. And you could tell that it hurt her to actually do this plan, because she did really care about Thomas, and she knew what was going to happen if she let Polarity out of this cell, what was going to happen. And that's why she asked him that question about how talking about the grief that he had, because she's like, you're fighting so hard at this point, but you're going so hard and you have nobody left, really. Like, your family is gone and you're still choosing to protect people. And is it out of the love and vengeance that you had for them, or like what is it that drives you and keeps you going? And I could tell that she had a tone in her voice that, like, dang, I got to do something that is going to hurt somebody that I really care about.
Mm-hmm. She was trying to get some therapy in the midst of her treachery.
Exactly. Again, and they're trying to have a heart to heart with let's all gather as the African Americans in this
Oh my God,
situation,
she's
and
such a
try to
Candace
have
Owens, man.
some camaraderie in the situation. And Polarity was just like, I don't give a damn about none of that you talking, because
Yeah.
you always over there playing for the wrong team, and I don't have nothing for you at this point. And as he said, actually, what I thought she did when she left out, I thought she had left a piece of metal for him.
Me too. I thought that.
I thought she was just like, damn, did she drop an earring or something? I was like, she must have dropped an earring or a screw or something. Hell no, she just went on ahead and left the damn door open.
The dope.
She said, I ain't even trying to be, you know what? You ain't even got to use your powers right now. Just go and walk through the door, my guy. Go ahead and do what you got to do, because this is bigger than me. And I'm gonna need you to come on and go through with it.
I
And he
wonder
literally looked like,
is this a trap? That's what he looked like.
like
Is this
like
a
what's
trick?
going on? Like, he didn't see nobody was trying to stop him. Like, he was just like real suspicious as to why she would let him go.
I
But
wonder
remember,
if
she told him it's going to end the same as it's supposed to, and you're not going to make it one day, but that day is not today.
yeah, she had plans. She still got plans.
Mm-hmm.
She let them know it's a bigger plan. It's just she need him to stop the other dude so her bigger plan can still happen. That's all this is.
Mm-hmm.
Is a play to make to continue her original plan. But I wonder if she talked to Homelander, because he kept calling her and she kept ignoring it. And then like she disappears right after her and the Godolkin have a talk in the war room, and like she disappears and then she ends up here. I wonder if that in between time between like her leaving Godolkin and showing up here, did she talk to Homelander?
I feel like she might have talked to him after he got head popped to let him know that it's handled, because I'm sure that he heard what, because Godolkin put that massive message out about the
Yeah,
students and
that's
coming,
why he was
so we
calling.
know it got back to Homelander, and so I think she probably returned the call and said, I dealt with I got it, because I'm pretty sure he was like, Thomas Godolkin is alive. What? And then if he know, and they probably know the history, he got that same compound V as his dad and all this kind of stuff. He was just like, oh
Mhm.
no, Homelander was probably about to fly his ass down there, and she probably called him after and said, I got it, it's handled. Even though Vought was still about to show up at the end,
Yeah,
because
Vought
they
was
still
still coming.
gonna try to come and do damage control or whatever. Just because they nosy, acted like the Volturi in Twilight. They always got to show up late at the end to act like they about to do something when they could have been there a long time ago. I did like how he showed her what her powers on an evoluted level could look. Like, he gave her a glance at, Marie, when you level up, you can get here. But see, again, you can't do all things by yourself. And Marie needed her team to do all of this, and he ain't got no team.
Yeah, but like, see, the only reason why he had a chance to take control of Marie in this moment was because she took too long doing away with him. Because they had 50 seconds after Shorty touched him. Then his power was going to come back. So they were leaving. They were running up out of there. Marie should have said, blah, right there today. No more drama. But she wanted to talk. She wanted to gloat. She got an ego too. That most powerful thing getting to her already. She
But now you talking about why Jordan don't want to be with her no more. That's
I'm
why
saying,
Jordan don't
but
want to hear
Jordan,
that.
but I'm
Jordan don't want to
saying,
be around all that ego all the time.
come on, man. Jordan is the grounding factor.
But the grounding factor with other people that they feel like is on the same playing field or beneath them, so to
Man,
speak, within
nah,
this
like
hierarchy of soups. Like,
Lois
don't be
keeps
having no bigger ego than me.
Lois Lane keeps Superman grounded, and there could be no bigger disparity in importance and power than Lois Lane and Superman. Jordan ain't want to try, man. That's what that is. Jordan don't want to try.
Jordan got
Too
like what?
intimidated.
Yeah,
Running
exactly.
again. Stop running though. Like, come on, man. Fam, I'm back on Jordan again.
And Jordan's
I
behalf,
like Jordan, but
Marie
Jordan,
actually the one that ran away first.
Marie did run away first, but she did try to
Two
come get them,
times.
man. She said she tried to come get them, goddamn. Damn.
2 times. I'm sorry. I
But
don't.
and it wasn't this version of Marie. It's one thing if she was all powerful Marie and just left them behind. That would have been trash. But she was like, I'm still cutting myself, Marie. I can't break back into this prison.
No, yeah, Marie got a little ego. No, and Marie has the complex of that savior complex.
She does. She's very much like Starlight.
And so Jordan sees that with Marie, it's always going to be if it comes down to we gotta fight for our lives, I'm going to take the hit for it because I'm better than you.
Yeah, good. Sound like a team to me.
Well, but not if you, but not yeah for you, but not if you're somebody who thinks that they're number one, who was supposed to get that number one spot too.
I'm
Like, you
number
can't sit
one
here and tell me that
at else.
that you're number one when I can be number one as well. Like, I don't want to hear that.
I'm number one at something else. You're
No,
number one at
that ain't what they talking about. Don't sit here in my face and tell me that I'm that you that you
I'm
better
the
than me to
nah,
my face when I've been fighting my whole life to be better than everybody else.
like Even as a little kid, I used to think because I used to read X-Men like crazy. It was my favorite thing. And there's a lot of X-Men with like useless powers. And I would always think like if I had a useless power, I would still try to like finagle my way into being useful. And a lot of times you do see that like I was saying with Sky High, those sidekicks, they had terrible powers. But they all worked. Like they all ended up being useful when it came time to save the day.
But if you are a perfectionist and you have an ego, you can't see that. You can't see that. Like almost like Godokin, who is upset at the fact that Homelander is better than him right now. His whole goal is I got to overtake the most powerful one right now. Doesn't like that. Jordan is
I
the
mean,
same way. Like I don't want to be amidst someone who thinks that they're more powerful than me.
but see, I feel like Godokin just don't want to be a hypocrite. Because like how can you say I'm leading us into the future and we have to be the best of what we can be if you know that you have potential to be greater than what you are and you don't seek it. Because like he reminds me of Apocalypse from the X-Men. And it's because even in like Apocalypse's whole like great culling of the world, his thing was I'm not protected either. Like I could be killed too. And if I die, it just means I wasn't worthy for the new world. You know what I'm saying? So like if he like with Jordan is all ego with Godokin is like principles. He has to stick to this theory of evolution. And if he doesn't, then it proves him wrong. Like if he can't be the lead of this process of evolved soups, then his whole entire thing of pressure produces better soups is wrong.
And who's to say Jordan won't get there eventually with jealousy? Because
I mean,
it's giving, because at this point, remember, they're young. They are still young, and that jealousy and that enviousness and that competitiveness is still there.
I mean, I get it, but like, relax. It's bigger things.
They're
it's
still
bigger.
young.
It's
They still
bigger
young.
things than putting on emotional baggage onto your girlfriend before your life or death struggle. It's bigger things than that, man.
Well, moral of the story, kids, don't be trying to get in serious relationships in your early 20s.
That's the moral.
Exactly. It's not gonna work. It's not. Polarity to me was the star of the show again.
Ah,
I don't
yeah,
care what
yeah.
y'all
He
say.
came through.
He definitely he came in clutch with them kids. He been there this whole season for them kids. I got to give it to him because so many people, and I have to stress that because so many people throughout this series have been like, F them kids, don't give a care about none of these young people. They've been there to manipulate, exploit them, use them, and toss them aside. And he has been the one that has truly been there to support them, protect them, and try and guide them. And he understood the assignment in this moment and did what he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He did what he came to do.
He
And
did what
I have
Sister
no
Sage.
notes for polarity. No
He did what
notes.
Sister Sage knew he was gonna do. Man, it's like this whole thing, man. Godokin is just gone. If he's gone, then he's just gone, and it's all because of Sister Sage. It's like you did all this work for years to bring this man back, and because of his ambition, you had to take him out. And in like 48 hours of him coming back,
Yeah, took him out of there, and uh Marie did a Newman and head popped him. Um
she kind of like from the diaphragm up.
Got
Yeah,
him. And with no remorse either.
that was a
No,
that was a Mortal Kombat fatality.
yeah, no
Yeah,
remorse at all. Like they tag teamed his ass real
they
nice.
they did.
And
That's all they needed was them two in the first place.
I was there for it. I was there for it. And after this battle here, Polarity tells them they need to run. He's like, Bot is coming. Y'all need to get out of here. They are not going to be too happy about what y'all did. You know how they feel about soup traders and Although they was probably going to come down and get Thomas themselves.
Mhm.
Truthfully, even though they was probably coming to do the same thing,
Well, they
but
was gonna
they
be
got to
late,
spin
so
things in their favor.
they was gonna be late if they came. If they came even later than when Polarity showed up, they was gonna be late.
Yeah, they but they were gonna try and come to the thing is they were gonna try they was gonna be too late to the party, but they was gonna try and come and do the same thing that this group did. But there we're going to say that this group is, we don't trade on our own kind. Like y'all
Mhm.
are, soup traders, although y'all was gonna come to do the same thing that they did. It's always got to be a fall
Oh
guy.
yeah, you gotta have that propaganda. You gotta lead with that.
Exactly. So they was gonna, have them take the fall for it. And Polarity's like, all right, I worked for Vought. He was a puppet for Vought. He's like, so I know how they work. I'm gonna stay here and do whatever needs to be done. Either help clean this up or take the fall for it. It don't matter. He's just like, I'm in a place now. I'm going to fight the good fight in this manner, and y'all need to do what I said. And see, when he used his dad voice, they listened because they was all like, no, we're gonna stay with you. And he was just like, I'm not playing with y'all.
Yeah,
I said,
and he
and
still
I
got a
said,
little bit of pull too. So it's like he ain't gotta fight them with his fists. He can fight with his words a little bit.
he brought him that dad voice, and it's just so. It just reminds me that some of them come from so many broken homes that they needed a father figure like him, like what Andre had, and they're willing to listen to him because they know that, like, they look up to him. They know that he's authentic, and they're like, all right, he used his dad voice, y'all. We need to go ahead and listen to him.
Yeah, yeah. They're like his surrogate kids now. At
Mm-hmm.
this point, they're his Andres.
We end the episode off with what do they call them? The resistance group now.
Oh yeah,
The
Starlighters.
Starlighters, the resistance group, which is a small group right now. We got Starlighter, and then A Train has joined the resistance. I hope he makes redemption arc because I hated A Train so much in those
What you
first couple
mean?
of seasons of
He
The
redeemed
Boys.
himself last season.
Mm.
If it weren't for A Train, they would have been screwed. If they weren't for A Train, everybody in that building that worked for Vought who wasn't a human would have been screwed.
I mean, he still got some making up to do, because he was
I
definitely shucking
mean,
it. He was doing a lot of shucking and driving
he
them
was.
first couple of seasons of The Boys. I mean, he was tap dancing frog if there ever was one. So
He
I still
was.
need
I
A
mean,
Train to prove to me that he can actually be a genuine stand-up guy. So we
I
got
just
Starlighter and A Train, and now they're going to be here to I guess guide the group on in the next season of The Boys as part of the resistance. Child, they go find the butcher and they might have something because if y'all remember at the end of the last season, The Boys, the team was pretty much snatched up. Except for the butcher, Starlighter, and A Train, because A Train took his ass on when everything went down. He
oh
was
yeah,
gone.
he was gone
He
before that
did
last episode.
exactly. It's like, yeah, I got to get up out of here, and so they're kind of scattered right now. But they got these kids, and they got them too, and they're trying to find what's his name, Stan,
Yeah, Edgar. Yeah,
and Newman's daughter. And so I think we got a good group going into The Boys, but we all got to be on one accord. Are you excited for the next season of The Boys?
I am, but having because I didn't read the books before the show came out, but I picked them up afterwards and seeing like where they heading and how the books ended. I'm like, oh my god! I hope it looks like they're gonna do something similar, and I hope they don't. There's a reason why people say like the show is like 10 times better than the books because the books end horribly. So I hope that's not the ending they're going for.
Horrible as in a lot of deaths, or like the ending was just not
Horrible is in a
didn't
lot
good.
of unnecessary deaths, a lot of character assassinations, like people not acting like themselves. You know, it's a lot of that. Like it was both horrid in the imagery and horrible as in like y'all had a good story until now. Kind of remind me of Naruto. Like at the end of that show,
I ain't through with Naruto yet. Don't be trying to tell me the end.
I ain't gonna tell you the end. I just say this though. They do the whole chosen one thing, you know, the anime trope. Like, oh, you were always gonna be the one type of thing. And Naruto always built himself up on like the underdog. You know, he was always an underdog type character. But it's like when you make him the chosen one, you kind of undermine the story. Like,
well, I mean, yeah. I can see. Well, y'all drop in the comments and let us know your thoughts on Gen V episode 8, season 2 finale. And are you excited for The Boys next season? I am. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how these stories blend and wrap up what's going, because it's been a ride with the Boys universe. This has been a ride, and I really did like Gen V season 2. Make sure y'all are turning your notifications on with the channel. Reasonable Doubt season 3 episode 7 review tomorrow. We'll also be talking about Black Phone as well. And again, we've been doing 90s horror theme all month long. So check out the channel if you missed any of those. Replay Gang, go ahead and check those out. And again, if you have not, hit like and subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a beautiful wedding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a shame.
Thank you.
I signed in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
Thank you.
Closing a goddamn door. No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. I signed in, haven't you people ever heard of?
Thank you.
Closing